Hey everybody, Philip the Titan here. If you guys were up last night, you guys saw the announcement from Elon over there in Hawthorne. Basically, he announced the new truck. Well, the Cybertruck is here. That's the name of the truck that he designed, and this is it. To be honest with you, he went his own direction with his own design of a truck. I was nervous that the rear end bed was not going to be capable of loading up like a dirt bike or motorcycle or ATV or just anything, or even furniture. But if you actually watch the whole press conference, you find out that, yeah, sure enough, the bed drops down, and yeah, it's pretty freaking cool actually. Because for motorcyclists, we need a ramp. Well, this has a built-in ramp that's really nice. He even made his own, what do you call it, ATV, a full electric. So I'm wondering how much those are going to go for. Probably be an add-on that you can buy with the truck when you pre-order it. You could actually pre-order the truck for $100 right now. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're in Cybertruck. And here's the, it's a good concept design right here. This is the actual truck. He made a lot of claims that were probably not necessary, claiming the glass was like bulletproof almost, armor basically. And on stage, he had one of his people throw something out the window, the side driver window, and it immediately cracked, like just like all glass would. So even he was pretty blown away when that happened. Let's take a look at the exoskeleton. So what is he trying to tell us? Cybertruck is built with an interior shell made from the ultimate durability and passenger protection, starting with a nearly imperceptible exoskeleton. So what he's trying to say, this could be legit. Most trucks are just made the shell and then onto the frame. Well, he's claiming that this is like one whole unit, like an airplane. Well, at least that's what he said on stage. Every component designed for superior strength and endurance, from ultra hard, 30 by cold rolled. I don't know necessarily what the cold rolled mean is. I don't really know much about that industry. So stainless steel structural skin to Tesla armored glass. So the claim of the armored glass, I think, was very unnecessary because it clearly wasn't. Clearly he's gonna have to go back there and work on that. But if he could get that, it is what it is. Just look at the shape, as you can see. The shape is actually really pretty. You would say this is just an ugly truck, and you wouldn't be wrong. But if we go by what the standards were set for us, we're never gonna get a new truck ever. I mean, trucks still look the exact same since the 1950s. To be honest, it's time to kind of get the ball rolling, and I want to see something new. I would totally drive this. I think this is dope. I would love to see this race in the Dakar rally, which is a 17-day rally. I bet this would not complete it, but it would, it would be a good attempt to show off the ability of future trucks, especially by future companies like Tesla. So let's continue. Ultra hard, 30 by rolled, stainless steel. So if there was something better, we'd use it. Help eliminate dents, which I would love because I'm always off-roading. Damage and long-term corrosion, since we live by the ocean, and especially in Hawthorne, it's right by the ocean. He would know about corrosion. With a smooth monochrome exoskeleton that puts the shell on the outside of the car. Oh, that's interesting. And provides you and your passenger maximum protection. So if let's say you roll, there's a chance that you'll probably survive really well. I don't know. But let's continue on. I like the design. Is that Willow Springs? He's all testing at Willow Springs. So Tesla armored glass. This is where I think he should have just been quiet. There was no need to present armored glass. Unless you really had armor glass, which he did not. Ooh, the inside looks nice. We didn't get to see the inside. The camping. That's funny. So ultra strong glass, polymer layered composite that can absorb and redirect impact force for improved performance and damage tolerance. Now, is it possible to make that glass? Yeah. Is it going to come on the $39,000 truck? No. But then you're also going to get the one, that's like 100 grand, and it's going to have the glass, but it's not really armored. You're going to shatter it, just like we saw on stage. So I think he really needs to work that out, because if he can, it's totally worth it. I would totally want to own that. Armored glass, and why not? You're paying the money, so I don't see why you can't have the armored glass, like real armor. There's the ATV, by the way, which is full electric and can plug right into the truck. Okay, so armored glass, there was no need for it. But I think if he can get it right, it'll be a lot of fun, and I would totally be part of the reason to want to have a truck with armored glass. Now, reason is a rock hits your window, you don't have to worry about it denting it and you having to call the glass guy. That's important. So Elon, if you can get real armored, please get it on there. I like it. Now the air suspension, it's adaptable, so that's important, because he's claiming that, let's say now I got my motorcycle loaded up, I want to drive there. So obviously, I can, 300-mile trip, I can lower the truck so we get the best air performance. And with the nose and the front end having that angle, the wind's just going right over you. You're cutting it through butter. So this is the best way to travel. I can't wait to show up in one of these to an actual motocross race, and people are going to be like, what the heck? All right, so versatile utility, awesome durability. I want to go back to this because I like the camper. The camper is awesome. Up to 3,500 pounds of payload, which honestly, I think he could do better. I think he could easily do 5,000, but it's just going to have to come down to him. But the adaptive air suspension. So let's jump back here real quick. I want to go to the payload. The payload capacity and adjustable air suspension. Cybertruck is the most powerful tool we have ever built. Engineered with 100 cubic feet of interior lockable storage, including does that say magic cover? A magic cover strong enough to stand on. Well, I love the bed of the truck. That's a lot of room, and I like a lot of room. I got my motorcycle, my gear bags, everything. It's perfect. So let's move on to this. The vault-like storage. Look at that. That thing, I'm sorry. That looks freaking cool. The vault-like storage. Space for your toolbox, tire, and cyber quad. So the cyber quad, I don't see nothing about it yet, but we'll get there. Hopefully you can buy it. With room to spare. Utilize 100 cubic feet interior lockable storage, including under the bed frunk and side pillars. Very nice. I like that. Now this is cool. The rugged strength. Look at that. Now, are they going to offer a trailer like that? A Cybertruck trailer? Like, he does weird things, so I can totally see this happening. He's totally a freak. Like me. If you guys see my hair is... I'm a freak. So I'm all into this. The rugged strength with the ability to pull near infinite mass and towing compatibility of over 14,000 pounds. That's not that much, actually. Cybertrucks can perform in almost extreme situations with ease. So let's go and continue moving on. Adaptive air suspension, which I'm really eager to know about. It's adaptive air suspension. You see that on a lot of high-end German cars, which is actually not that good. It's actually most off-roading people do not like adaptive air suspension. It's a waste of money. But let's see if he got it right. Raise and lower suspension, 4 inches in either direction for ease access to Cybertrucks or the Vault. While self-leveling compatibilities, go back. I'm reading you. Self-leveling compatibilities adapt to any occasion to assist with any job. So loading your motorcycle just got much easier. I'm into that. All right, let's move on. We have the versatile utility, flexible interior. Seat 6 comfortably with additional storage under the second row seats, complete with an advanced 17-inch touchscreen. User interface. Now, I'm actually really surprised he didn't put touch screens on the head backs for people to like have TV or to have maps or whatever in the back too. That would have been a little weird functionality. I like that rim. Look at that rim. That looks like an F1 rim on a truck. That's pretty cool. Awesome durability. We looked at this already. So yeah, let's move on. Here's the truck in action. Performance. Now entering a class of strength, speed, and versatility only possible with all-electric design. The powerful drivetrain and low center of gravity provides extraordinary traction, control, and torque. Yeah, they are at Willow Springs. Accelerations from 0 to 60 as of 2.9 seconds and up to 500 miles of range. Okay, that's a heavy claim. 500-mile range. If that's true, that's the electric vehicle anyone should want. I like that because when I go riding, it's a 360-mile trip. So very cool. All right, so let's go and continue. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a cool design. It's very futuristic. It's not your typical truck. And at this point, I want something different. Okay, so let's look at the actual specs. So this is for the single motor rear wheel drive, which, to be honest, it might be your best choice if you're looking for a truck to do truck things, but not go severe off-roading. This would be the one you want, personally. 0 to 60, 6.5 seconds. So this one that will start at 39,000. Don't think you're getting what he showed you guys for 69,000. The range is about 250 miles plus. Drivetrain, rear wheel drive, storage, 100 feet. Vault length is 6.5. Towing capacity, 7,500 pounds. That's about right for a rear wheel drive truck only. Autopilot standard, adaptive air suspension standard. Okay, those are standard. Those just come with it. That's good. Ground clearance up to 16 inches. Approach angle 35. Departure angle 28. Okay, so let's move on to the dual motor, all-wheel drive. This would be front and back. But we'll get there. Okay, so now the dual motor all-wheel drive. Interesting. So it is obviously faster because you get the front pulling the truck and the rear pushing the truck, which gives you a good launch for most cars that are all-wheel drive. So that explains the 4.5 seconds. The range is 300 miles, which is odd. You get better gas mileage with just rear. So electric is just completely different. Drivetrain, dual motor, all-wheel drive, storage 100 feet, vault length is same, towing capacity is now 10,000, so not that much more, but still more. Standard for the autopilot and adaptive air suspension, ground clearance the same, approach angle, departure. So let's move on to the tri-motor all-wheel drive. This is what I was more curious about. So this is the 500-mile range. So guys, the 39,000 is not the one that's going to get you the 500-mile range. So you're going to have to pay the big bucks, which is, like I said, odd. I wouldn't have expected that. Let's go ahead and hop more into it. So the tri-motor all-wheel drive. What's the tri? I don't even know what the tri is. Is that individual motors on each wheel? That's the only thing I can think of. I really don't know what the tri-motor all-wheel drive is. We'll have to look more into that. So vault length same, towing capacity is 14,000 plus. That shouldn't say plus because he's saying plus, but I doubt you're gonna get 18,000. So you should be a little more accurate, especially people who are buying this for certain reasons. Autopilot standard. So you don't get much more for the more money that you're going to drop. I would say the 500-mile range is the big plus here. That's the only reason I would buy it at this point. He doesn't have no more prices, so very interesting. I like the how he has the website set up for the Cybertruck in general. I think it looks cool. But the truck is the future of Tesla's trucks. We're not going to ever see a standard truck from this point on. This is definitely it. Let's see what happens when we order now. I have no idea what to expect. Okay, so here's pricing, guys. So for the single motor rear wheel drive, it's going to be $39,900 starting. And then if you want the dual motor, it'd be 49,000. And for the tri, you're getting 69,900. Okay, so I just want to put things into perspective. Um, the tri motor is going for 69,000, obviously plus taxes, and I'm sure other features. It could easily come up to 100,000, no problem. Um, it's still cheaper than a gas powered truck for many reasons. The main reason I would say is so like a Toyota Tacoma goes for about 50,000 now. Like tacos cost a lot of money, and that's just weird. And you don't. I drive a taco, but I'll tell you now, it's not. I would prefer this any day of the week for that price. You're getting way more. That taco is going to cost you more in the long term run for maintenance. For gas is horrible right now. To fill up a taco right now, V6 is literally almost $75. You don't have to pay $75 no more. You just pay your electric bill. And this thing has a air compressor on board to kind of keep it always charging. So this, for 69,000, okay. So what's the bigger Toyota truck? Their big model, which would be the one that you're pulling, that is going for around about 80,000, and this truck beats that. So personally, this is the one you want, especially with the 500-mile range. The prices are well in worth it. The only problem is I see Tesla not being able to actually sell them for that price. But we're gonna find out. Tesla. Like, take a picture of this now. Thank God we're streaming it. It'll be on YouTube. But you can reserve due today $100, fully refundable. You will be able to complete your configuration as production nears in late 2021. Tri-motor all-wheel drive is expected to begin in late 2022. So you can actually go right now to the website here. I'll have the link put back into the description after we're done. You can basically reserve it right now for $100. Why not? I would reserve one. I'm going to. I think this is a really cool design. I actually saw this in their site, a black site. How many? When's the last time I was in Hawthorne? Because I used to work at CXC Simulations, which is right next door to their black site, which is right next to SpaceX in general and Tesla. And I remember seeing this and thinking, that's one ugly freaking truck. And now that I'm actually looking at it again and seeing a second look and it's better light, I think it looks beautiful. It's just a different design. It's not your typical truck, which got boring, to be honest with you. They all look the same. But yeah, guys, that's it. Space looks cool. Yeah, dude, looks really cool, actually. So I'm eager to see what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys like it? Is it ugly to you? Is it pretty sexy to you? Do you like that it's different? Was it time for a change? Let me know down in the comments. I think definitely it was time for a change. So yeah, head over to tesla.com and put $100 down, and you can start configuring your Cybertruck today. And let us know what you decide to configure in the comments. We would love to hear about it. I like doing these unveiling of cars. I think electric cars are the coolest, especially electric trucks. I've been waiting for one. When I eventually leave my Toyota Tacoma, I am literally going onto an electric truck. I'm never going to buy a gas-powered car ever again. So, it's why would I want to own a technology that's dead when we already have a technology of the future? So that's just my opinion. But yeah, guys, that's a Cybertruck for 2021 and the tri-motor version coming in 2022. But head over, go ahead and get $100 down to start customizing your truck for the future. You're not going to buy another gas-powered car. Come on. If you are, you're wasting your money. Tesla, I wouldn't put all my money on him, but I would trust that, unfortunately, he's the only guy taking us into the future. I'm glad Porsche's in the realm now, and they have their car to compete, but I doubt Porsche's going to put out a Porsche truck. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone right now is going to compete against Elon when it comes to a truck because it's just too risky, too much involved in owning a truck. Like most people who buy a truck buy it for weight, for a lot of reasons. But I could totally see this on my farm. Me carrying boatloads of whatever on my farm, fully self-efficient farm, wind, solar, full electric, everything. Yeah, I like it. So let me know down in the comments, guys. Do you guys like it? Do you guys don't? Why don't you like it? Why do you like it? What makes you excited about the future of trucks being electric? What doesn't excite you? I know I'm gonna get some people in here who are what do you call it? The Ford Raptor fans. Well, this truck would probably smoke that Ford Raptor. I'm just being honest. But anyways, guys, that's for another story. We'll find out in the future as that unfolds. You guys have a great one. Thank you for joining me. Elon, cool, crazy design. I want to make this my wallpaper, to be honest with you. It's pretty dope. Yeah, guys. Catch you guys all later. Bye-bye.